10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cruise time, y'all. CNS travel. Texas cruiser. On adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
Hello, Chris. This is Rick Wade, Texas Cruise.
Talking travel news from sea to sea, from ports to decks and all that's new. Grab your drink, we got the cruise crew for you. When new, let's talk about it, yeah. Cruise tips, ship flips, where you wanna be there. Let's vibe with CNS, ride with Uncle Dave, and the Texas cruisers bringing waves. Hey, let's talk about it, don't you miss this trip. We're going full speed, no script, just grip that shit.
Dave, here on the Carnival Liberty.
Some great news coming for Holy Galveston.
Who's got the tea? What's the next port where we wanna be? Shore skirts, sea days, parties at night.
Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good tonight. Appreciate everybody coming in. Listen to some of us sit around and chit chat and talk about things and what's going on in the cruise world. So we'll see who we got in the chat so far. Chris M is here. He was the first one in tonight. Chris, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Got Mr. Rick Wade in here. He's in here. So I think he's doing all right. We'll talk to him a little bit ago. We'll see more of him here in a minute. And then we got Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave's here. He's he was having a little technical difficulties, but he hit it with a hammer, got it straightened out, and it's all working good now. So we got all that straight. Hey Randy, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in. So let me go ahead and get ready to bring Rick and Dave up. Since I'm talking about them, at least they can come up here and defend themselves.
Let's go.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
You know, it's just it's Wednesday night.
That's it. Wednesday
Hump
night.
day.
Yeah, I should have put that hump day thing back in the intro. Maybe
I don't know what was
There we
going
go.
on with the computer, but I put the Sea Wave Lounge wrench on it. You know,
I had a problem just now. It said server problem for my page. It just now popped up on my page.
Yeah.
Like you and I talking about, Dave, about YouTube problems. Undoubtedly, YouTube had a server problem just now.
Yeah, there was an issue with YouTube.
Kept retrying. It finally popped up.
Like I said, I just got done watching like a 20-minute video, and I'm like, oh, I want to check out this short before I go over to the show. And it's like, cannot be played. I'm like, what?
Really?
Maybe
Randy,
my laptop overheated.
Randy, you saying you waited 20 minutes for the show last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
We won't talk about Monday night.
Hey, Josie
Julianne. Oh, we have Monday night. That was interesting.
That was hilarious. Hey, Dave, you know, we wound up going for, God, well past 9 o'clock after you, man.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw the when I looked at it, and I'm like, 2 hours. You know?
Well, Sherman got me hung up on doing 2-hour shows now.
Yeah, that's what we did last week. We did 2 hours last week.
Yeah.
I would have been there. I would have been there if I didn't have to handle some business. But it's all right. It's all good.
Yeah, I was on.
And from what I hear, Rick, you doing a pretty good impersonation of me.
That was a talk about. I kept reading on YouTube some people talking about me doing an impression of you. Oh wow! Did I?
I didn't go back and watch it. I don't ever go back and watch my own.
How well I did that.
Once I edit like a video and I watch it and I get it edited and I put it out, I'll never go back and watch my own video again because I can't stand the way I talk.
Sometimes while I'm working, I'll rewatch one of my shows, but I have it in the background, kind of, and a little volume down a little bit. But I could, catch bits and pieces of it while I'm working, But it is.
I'll have something on, and I'll hear me in the background, and I'm like, "Who's that moron talking right now?"
On the Facebook Messenger, I saw that bouncing around. Several people said, "Hey, did you see Rick?"
Yeah,
talking
Rick
like
did
Double
a pretty
Dave.
good impression on Dave.
Yeah, I might go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Tell me how it is. Tell me if he's legit close.
So Rick, what did you do? Did you throw stuff around? You throw your hat off, or what did you do to impersonate?
You scream and cuss at the microphone.
I fussed at my non-existent dog.
Oh, geez.
That's what it was. I fussed at my non-existent dog.
I tell you what, if from you saying that, if she starts tonight, Rick, it's your fault. Because right now she's being good over there.
Yeah.
But Rick, I don't know if you saw. I know you were in my show last night, in the chat. I don't know if you saw the part where I told Ricky that if you acted up tonight, I was going to blame him for getting you stirred up Monday night.
I think
and it was something else. There was something else, something to do with it was right at the end, something to do with a drink package or blue drinks. Blue drinks.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know Ricky was former military.
Right.
Yeah. So I threw something out there and said, if he don't have a blue drink, I'm going to give him Article 15 and 45 days of extra duty. Yeah. Which in Article 15 is like a punishment in the military where they take like half your pay for a month and all this other stuff.
All right.
So.
Yeah, he's military. Because did you?
It was the blue drink thing. That's what it was.
That's right. Yeah, because when I was looking for stuff to make the intro and everything to have him in it, I saw that clip, and so I told him at the beginning of the show. I said I didn't put that in there. I saved it because I was going to see. We were going to see how many people watched his stuff and knew, because he said in there how he liked his drinks was blue like the ocean and but there was actually surprised. There was a lot of people in the chat
that knew.
And so that's what I told him. I said, man, you got to be proud. I said, that shows you got a lot of people looking, because that
watching
video that video. He said that the best he could remember, that one was right after the restart. So that was 4 years ago that he had that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting the reports.
Well, it's good. Everybody. People. It looks like everybody's having problems.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, YouTube finally loaded the stream.
I'm telling everybody to shut it down, shut YouTube down, and reopen it. And
right.
Yeah, that's what I restarted the computer, but I shut it all down and restarted. I didn't have any problem.
Right.
No, Chris, it's not just you.
Yeah,
but I got it going again.
I said that. Yeah. Also having an error.
Yeah, Misty said she had to restart her phone. Yeah.
There you go, Attila. Shut down, reopen, and it worked.
Yep. That's what I had to do. Yep.
Yeah.
Daggum YouTube.
It's like a lot of them having problems.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it wasn't just me. I'm thinking, oh, great, you done messed up something else,
Yeah,
Chris, you may have
just got on. Yeah.
Yeah, I get blamed for enough. Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah. It's my fault. You gotta hit me up with it.
Well, see, it makes a little sense. I was wondering, I was looking at how many people it was saying was in the chat and what channels they were in. But then when I go to my page, it don't match, what you see on the channel. So there's something going on there.
Right. Speaking of Linda.
Yeah, there's Linda.
Yeah.
Linda
Montemayor.
Linda,
my future cruise buddy. My future cruise buddy, Linda.
Wait, Rick, what you got? Like
Chris 20... and Tiffany on High Seas Cruising, they're going to be on there with us. So,
Rick, what you got? About 20 something days left?
25. Count today. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, it'll be 24.
Well, guess what? You just counted as 24 because today's over. Well,
You got that
tonight's
right.
not,
That's
but,
actually, you're right. You're right.
That's right. But there you go. How you?
Missy, you didn't miss much. We're sitting there crying about YouTube.
Yeah,
How messed up YouTube was. That's all we talked about.
we're going on YouTube rants tonight.
Yeah, they're just bashing YouTube because it is acting up. So we ain't even got to the hot topics yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
And I watched some of Rick's videos today, so I know he's got some stuff he wants to get off his chest.
oh Lord.
Some of the shorts, and yeah, I've been watching.
So I guess what you're
I'll
saying
watch
is
them and I'll
everybody
be
goes
like-
first tonight.
I'll watch them and I'll be like, well, I know what Rick's going to talk about Wednesday night.
right.
I got the Cliff Notes earlier.
Right.
Well,
Oh, man.
I'll go over one to get him a little more riled up. Port Miami.
Are you gonna have to use the mute button? Are you gonna have to use the mute button, Sherman?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's gonna bite his tongue a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Port Miami announced that they're getting 10 new ships for this 25, 26
In
cruise
Miami?
In Miami.
Miami.
Starting right now. The new ship roster to set and sail out of Port Miami includes Cunard's Queen Elizabeth, Virgin Voyages Brilliant Lady. The company said in the press in November, Holland America Zutterdam, ever how you say that, Celebrity XL, Oceania Cruises Allure will make their debut in December. The port welcomes MSC Grandioso. Then in 26, the Windstar Cruise Line Star Seeker is going to be there in January.
Right.
Holland America Eurodam in February. NCL's Luna in March. Silver Seas Cruise Lines Nova in May. The new ships reinforce their role in the global hub.
They didn't mention the Margaritaville ship that's coming their way.
No, that one ain't in the 10 new ship list.
Right. Right.
But it said in April 20th, they had their record number of passengers. They had 72,401 guests go through there and get on ships on April 20th.
Right.
On one day?
On one day. April 20th.
Holy crap, man.
Yep.
And on February 8th, they had 10 ships
God.
that day. 10 ships that day.
You
So,
see that, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Scott's yanking on our chain, man.
Three wise men.
Lord.
We all do have beards, so
Right.
No, I didn't shave, so I just got a goatee.
So what's Miami doing? Yeah, they're starting to have a little problem with the fuel situation. They're gonna have to do something about that.
Yep, you got that right.
So,
They're gonna start carrying 5-gallon cans.
oh yeah.
They'll put them in there 5 gallons at a time.
Right. A few of them shit's gonna be on natural gas too. So
Yeah. That's gonna make a difference. But that's a lot of new ships coming in a short amount of time, and on top of what's already there. I mean, that's gonna be busy down there in Port Miami.
oh, yeah. Yep.
They got 10 new ships and
10 new ships.
have a fuel problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, those ships are starting this month. Some of them will start to come in October.
Well, Lure is going to be in Galveston March, April, and May of next year. between Harmony and Symphony, and April's when I was going to board and sell her, but then she sells not long after I sell her. With Symphony coming in and replacing her, so I thought grab her right quick. I want to see her amp. She's been amped now, so Law Jones, how you doing this evening? Josie Ann, how you doing?
Let's see if it's NCL. Each guest is going to have to
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to start charging you for port fees. Is $5 5 gallons of gas.
Right.
I don't know how it is down there. I don't know how it is in Miami, but I know here 5 gallons is about 20 something bucks.
Oh yeah.
Well, not quite.
Yeah,
we go it's $15 to $18.
Boy, that NCL bounces around a lot. They'll do set up cruises, then they cancel it and move them around to somewhere else, and then they just recently announced that they're going to make some change where your drink package doesn't work on shore now, and then the deposits are no longer refundable. That's kind of like Royal Caribbean, most of all of them is
NCL already did that, I believe. That's what people are all up in arms about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they've done it.
Not working on the island or the resort or whatever it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, well,
when we were on our back-to-back a few weeks ago, I think we were in St. Martin, and we went to one of the beaches, and we met some folks that were on the Icon, and we got to talking to them, and they said that was their first stop, that they had, for whatever reason, they had missed the stop the day before. So they had 4 sea days on the front because they missed one stop for whatever reason. And they were saying that they did not get refunded and weren't going to get refunded the port fees for the missed stop, and they didn't give them a reason why. And they also said that when they all had balconies or suites, I'm not sure which they said, but anyway, they said when they booked, they had paid like $4,000, and the price had dropped. Some other people that were with them in the same party that they went with, it had dropped. They got the same room class for $2,500. So they called and tried to get a refund, try to get the price match. And they said, nope, you booked it with $4,000. That's what it is. So they would, even though the price had dropped, they didn't give them anything for that. They didn't give them the missed port fees back. They said there was a lot of folks on the Icon on that cruise anyway that was not happy.
Oh no, heck no.
That's the same thing. Carnival put out that they sent out deals to people about the drink package and the Wi-Fi package for half price.
Right.
And not everybody got it. It was select. It was targeted. Yeah. And there were people they were going back and forth about we'll go when you go on your cruise, add it and then see what it says at checkout. That don't work. And then there was a code that was going around, a discount code, and that didn't work. So it was just targeted at certain people.
Oh yeah,
that could get half off the drink package and all of that. I didn't even look, but I'm not. Yeah, it'd be nice to save money, but I'm not that worried about it because the next cruise I got is on the Liberty, and it's drinks on us everywhere. So I'm getting a free drink package.
Right.
What you talking about? There was somebody that I know. They're going on a cruise in November. They were with us on the back-to-back, and they're going on the one in November. Well, when they went in, as long as you got the premium Wi-Fi and the drink package, it was less than half price. And so I tried to went in and did the same thing. I got a couple extra dollars off a day, but it wasn't nothing like what they got. I mean, what they got for the premium Wi-Fi and the drink package, it was cheaper than either one of them by themselves.
Yeah.
And
Well, look, if you don't, see, that's another thing.
they're on a casino deal too.
You don't,
so I think
if
that's
you
what it
don't
was.
get it, if you don't get it, have your wife log in and see if she got an offer for it.
Oh yeah, well, I looked both ways, but I think what it was, I think what it is, maybe I know the ones that I know who got the real big, they were on casino deals or a casino player anyway. If it weren't booked on a deal, so I don't know if that was some of the target or not.
All right, Chris said that he's targeted on Carnival to book a new cruise with free drinks and Wi-Fi, but not eligible to get on the cruise he's already booked on. Call your planner. Call your vacation planner or your travel agent, unless you are a travel agent, which I don't know. But you need to call them, because I've had a friend of mine that got offers and had them put on a cruise that they are booked on without booking a new cruise. That has happened.
Right. Yeah, it depends on the specific offer. Some of them is just down in the fine print is just for new bookings, and then some of them, like you said, you can get them on the on stuff you already got booked. And some people that are targeted, that if they've already purchased the drink package or the Wi-Fi, all they got to do, they got to go in, cancel that, and then redo it. And then
they'll get a refund, I guess.
Yeah. So they'll get a refund. And then
last month I had Amanda check on that for me. And she said Carnival wasn't offering on the cruise I was on. I'm on the Jubilee in January, and I am using the Gambler's discount for it. But that package for the drinks and Wi-Fi and all that,
the Gambler's discount.
Yeah,
I like it. Gambler's discount. That's called a casino deal.
That's right.
Rick. Gambler's discount. It's a
Hey,
Gambler's
Cam,
discount. Same thing. Same thing.
Will G was able to do it on 4 of his cruises.
Saved a ton. I bet you did.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I bet you did.
That's cool.
Well, you figure
That's cool.
If it's a 5-day cruise, I mean, that's what, $350 per person before taxes.
That's a lot of money, man.
That's some jack right there.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of blackjack playing money.
All right, he is a travel agent. Okay.
Big Stu.
Yep. But Royal Caribbean looks like they're going to open that little I guess little peninsula club they're putting in there in the Bahamas. They're going to open it up early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it come together a little faster than they thought it would.
Well, I was in Nassau in September, just last month, and it was close. It looked.
Yep.
They were. I was on the port side, or the port side of the ship, but it was actually the starboard side of the ship, but it was up against the port, and you up from the Lido on the Paradise, you could see it. I mean, it was close. They had a lot of stuff going on over there.
Right. They were getting after it. They had a lot of crews and equipment working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It doesn't look really big though. I mean,
yeah.
But then again, I'm 15 stories in the air and, a quarter mile away. So
yeah.
Yeah. So Will G got that deal on the 15-day transatlantic too. So that saved a bunch of money right there.
Oh man, can you imagine?
That's leaving out of Galveston. Yeah.
Let's see, what's that? Figure what, $70 a day roughly?
Yeah. And like I said, that's the ones I saw, you figure out they're about half price of That saves a bunch of money. See, when I was in Nassau this summer, it looked like an island, thinking there was no way they were going to get it done, but they must have got
Right.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
busy.
I was there last month. Well, I was in Nassau last month, about the middle of the month, I guess, something like that. And it looked nice. I mean, it did look good. It didn't look very big, but it did look good.
Yeah, Mitch, I agree. We got looked at that one too. It'd be nice to do that 15-day transatlantic on Dream. But it was the cruise.
Oh,
was
that's gonna be an awesome cruise. Yeah.
it
I
was-
wish
it
I could
was
go.
dirt
I wish
treat.
I could go.
Yeah.
The only
That'd
problem
be-
is,
yeah.
is the flight to get back home.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
You got to
Derek-
fly back, but
Derek's
It's,
finding some great airfares, man. You have to talk to him about the airfares. He's finding some good discount, good rates. So,
Right.
But anyway, that's pretty cool. That I have not seen anything going on with Perfect Day Mexico yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. But the gangways for the MSC terminal showed up last week.
It's not bad.
no, that's pretty.
And,
That's pretty good for $100 a person.
Yep, and
For
that's about
transatlantic
the last
flight
thing
from,
they
like,
need.
what, Barcelona? It's from what, Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barcelona sure was. It's the same outfit that did the gangway for the Terminal 25 where Jubilee docks. It's the same company, but it's a newer, high tech. It's a very high tech gangway according to them.
Right.
All remote control, and it does all kinds of stuff. So, yep. Yeah,
But-
Regal's supposed to be in at the end of the month, in a couple of weeks. Yeah, she'll be
that's
here
that-
before the end of
That's that code that,
October.
from what I
Yeah.
understand, doesn't work. So
Well, it
Hey,
says
Kimberly.
you got to get 2 Wi-Fi's, which
Yeah.
that's what I didn't want using that code, but when I did it, I was doing 2 premium Wi-Fi's and 2 Cheers packages. But like I
Right.
said, I think we got an extra $5 a day off, but
$5 is $5, man.
$5.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing it's a back to back, so it's going to be another 14 days. So you figure $5 a day for 14 days. Well, we're going out of one of them cruise ports that the first day don't count. So it'll actually be 12 days that the thing will be.
You're cruising out of Galveston?
No, there's 2 other ones.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you got to send me that. You got to tell me
Yeah.
what those are so I can avoid those.
Yeah, well, Norfolk and New York. And
Oh, okay.
Galveston.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. But
Yeah. I
It-
know
it is what
Nellie's
it is.
going to crow about me doing this, but the Breeze has that 14-day sailing to the Eastern Caribbean
right.
in October 27. Well, in January 28, she's doing the Southern Caribbean, the ABC Islands and all that. And I tell you, I was out of Galveston. I can't pass that up, man. Either
yeah.
one. I'm gonna probably book both of those. I'm for sure gonna book the 14-day to the Eastern Caribbean. I want to get back to St. Thomas and St. Martin real bad, and because we love those islands. So out of Galveston, I don't care if it's a 14-day. I can do 14-day easy. We've done it before. We've done 13-day cruises. So,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's just an opportunity. Galveston, you're gonna see a lot more itineraries. Some Cozumel, Cayman, and Jamaica itineraries. I mean, you're gonna see a lot more interesting stuff going on. Panama Canal itineraries. It's gonna be, it's just people who keep saying Galveston, all you got the 3 islands, 3 places, and that's it, and all that. No, you can't hardly say that anymore.
You got 4.
I don't know about y'all, but I've been getting like absolutely hammered with Carnival emails. I mean,
yeah.
just like 4 or 5 a day. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe there's something going on.
They miss you.
You know?
They miss you, Dave. They miss you.
I don't think it's that they miss me.
Yeah, they do, because you bring that money.
Mark, buddy, I don't know what to do with you, boy.
Oh, well, look, did y'all see what Norwegian stirred up a little bit of controversy?
Woo. Yeah, they are.
They're stopping.
They can't help themselves, man.
They stopped printing the daily programs and giving them out. Carnival did that. They stopped, but now they've gone back because there was so much backlash from it. But they're stopping that and doing it so just on the app, and they'll have it on the TV in the staterooms. You'll be able to pull it up and look at it. But
Royal,
they already started. The guest that did recent weeks reported that they won't automatically being delivered. You had to go ask for it, go to guest services or what have you, and ask for it. And so they're getting mixed reviews. And of course, it's to cut down on money, cut down on environmental impacts, and that's all the things they're using to say. But that's on the heels of they just started charging $5 for extra entrees in the main dining room, and $10 a person for the no-shows if you in the specialty dining if you make reservations and don't show up. So they're doing that. Then we already talked a little bit about they already announced it starting March 1st of next year. The More at Sea drink packages ain't no longer going to be working at Great Stirrup Cay. So they've been on a roll here lately.
Yes, they have. Now, when I get on a Royal Caribbean ship, the first thing I do, I like to introduce myself to the cabin steward and get to know their first name and all that. I'm not into that massive thing that these jerks keep saying. They better call me Mr. Tibbs or whatever, that garbage. No, we're I'm Rick and whoever their name is, first name. We're on that. But I tell them first thing, I get us a fan, but we got fans, so we don't need the fans anymore. But I want a hard copy of the Cruise Compass, the daily newsletter. I want a copy of it.
Right.
I want a hard copy of it. And
Exactly.
they got you covered, Rick. I said, okay. And I'll from that day forward, I will get a hard copy in my cabin. I prefer.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm old school on that, man. So, Denise, I see you here, girl.
Rick, I'm with you about that
Mr.
Rick thing. I don't need. Don't put Mr. on my name.
That's such a ridiculous thing, man. That is so 1800s, They better, that is. I mean, Chris, he's on here somewhere tonight. Chris over at High Seas Cruising, he did a video on it this week, and he did one before last month too on the same topic. That is. I mean, come on. I thought we were over all that. I mean, like I was telling Don, so they want them to call them massa or something like that. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. Matter of fact, you know what? Skip the Mister. You know what? Once you know my name, that's what you use. I'm going to use your name. Yes. I don't need this yes sir, no sir all the time.
Oh hell no.
Hey, the first time I meet you, I'll be like, "Hey, I'm Dave," and that's all you need to call me is Dave.
Yes,
sir. Yeah, okay. You can stop doing that too.
We're friends.
You're taking care of me. I should be calling you sir or ma'am.
That's exactly right.
That's the way I look at it.
All right. Oh yeah. I mean, we always
and they do a great job too.
That's right.
That's my pet peeve for the night.
I have plenty, but.
Oh, Sir Martin.
Martin and Madam Haley.
Hey, Nelly, that is funny.
Sound like you're royalty.
Yeah.
That's right. Carnival took them away, and they kept getting so much complaints and stuff. They brought them back. I mean, every night, they're bringing them back to your room. So,
Boy, they caught a ration of crap for that.
all you need is a highlighter, and you back in business.
Denise is saying, "You tell us how you really feel."
That's right.
I'm working on it, Denise.
And you don't want me to. I'll go on a rant for 3 hours.
Oh, Denise, don't give the stick of dynamite to Dave.
Yeah, I have so many things that aggravate the hell out of me about. I've only been.
He'll be smoking that like a cigar.
See, but I can get him though.
Yeah, I could go on a rant. But I've only been on Carnival, so I can only rant about what I see on Carnival, and a lot of it is passengers, just stuff that passengers do.
Well, look, right there, the main thing people need to understand. People need to relax. They're on vacation.
Relax.
That's what they paid. That's what you paid money for. That's what you worked all year, maybe, to save up the money to go on this cruise, to go on this vacation. Just relax and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know,
I like to watch Chris on Saturday mornings. He does these little rant videos. he gets wound up on the high seas cruising. He does those videos Saturday mornings, and that's my cup of coffee. I get a cup of coffee, sit down, get my pills for the day. I turn Chris on so I get my rant in. Oh man, I get to meet him and Tiffany on ship on Seascape. I'm excited about that. So
everybody knows. The whole chat knows. The chat knows.
If Dave thinks it is coming out,
that's right. There's no filter. Look.
Now, I will say, I call women ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will say that. I'll say ma'am. I know that it's an old country thing, and then I'll say like Linda. I'll call her Miss Linda. You know, or Miss Denise. I will use Miss a lot, and it's just my old country boy attitude. You know.
That's right. Hey, Rick, your dog was peeking at you down there.
Oh yeah, she's over here talking to me. She's talking to me. That's why I gotta keep muting myself.
Hey, I got you down, Dave. You want me to talk to him for you?
No, I don't.
If he done got him, Rick done got him in trouble.
It was the man that looks like Papa Smurf or Santa Claus. That's who did it. Well, yeah, she's over here talking. She's getting antsy. She's getting antsy.
Yeah, right, Denise. I had nothing wrong with
that.
I
totally agree. You want to come up and say hello? Come on.
I still hold the door open for women.
Get up here.
For the women folk.
Come on.
I do. That's just the way I was raised. I hold the door open.
Look. No, you look over there.
Oh, you sweetie.
Look at
hey.
So now I'm looking at Cookie.
Such a sweetie.
See, now we know where Dave's keeping the snacks at. That's what she's looking at, smelling.
I got some chips sitting right there.
Yep.
No, stop.
I know, Nelly. You're so high tech, Nelly. I'm a little more old school than you, buddy. Oh man,
that's Camille.
Yeah.
Camille. Oh man, what a good dog.
I tell you what, don't start that. Look,
squirrel,
you're on TV.
Squirrel.
That's what I'm getting into.
Yeah, right.
Squirrel.
She don't know what squirrels, but I tell you what, if a leaf falls in the neighbor's yard, she knows it.
Look, see, she heard one.
Yeah, and now she's laying down. She's literally laying down. All right, hey, look, get down here. There you go. There you go. Let me turn. Okay. There you go. Now you can lay down. No, don't sit up now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. She's checking everything out.
Rick,
But,
what's something you got? Something you got fired up about there in Galveston the last day or so?
oh man, the bridge, Pelican Island Bridge. They started talking about that. I
I'll be
said,
right
you
back."
guys been talking about this stupid bridge for 15 years, and you haven't done anything to touch it yet. They finally got over arguing with one another. I'm talking about the Pelican Island Bridge from
Right.
Harborside to the island. And they come up with all these kind of different configurations. The Texas A&M Galveston campus finally got them to instead of bringing it through the middle of it like it is now, try to bring around the outside of it so they don't run over students and stuff like that. But today they come up with what would do a land bridge where they put dirt and all that across from the island, Galveston Island to Pelican Island, and it'll be dirt instead of bridge. They think they can do that cheap, but now they're saying, "Oh yeah, we'll get started on it. Do all the engineering stuff." I said, "Another friggin' engineering study." and then they said, "Okay, we'll get started on it in 2028, something like that, and then be finished at 2031." I said, "Am I going to still be here when this bridge gets completed?" and see, they're fixing to put in a facility over on Pelican Island to build ships. They're going to need a good bridge. Either that, they're going to barge everything in. I don't know. But they're going to start building icebreakers over there on Pelican Island, and they're going to need a good bridge.
Right. Nothing wrong
That's got me fired up about down in the port area anyway. That's not quite so much on the cruise side. Now they did move, those big old offshore platforms they had over at Gulf Copper Works. They did move one of them out, and they're towing it all the way to Aliaja, Turkey.
Man,
to be dismantled. And I've been watching the MT. That tugboat that's dragging it over there is only about doing 3 to 4 knots. But he's hung up over there on the other side of the Bahamas with those storms keep coming through there. So they kind of dragging the feet a little bit, but I think that today they started kicking it back up to 4.5 knots to drag that platform. That's a big, huge platform. That thing is huge. It's a deep sea platform, and so it's huge. There's cranes on it and everything, and they're going to drag it all the way over to Turkey. Now they're supposed to take that second one to the same place. It's still sitting over there right now, but they're trying to, because like I said, they don't need all that stuff over there because they're going to start building ships. It's going to the Davy in Canada, Davy Shipbuilding Company in Canada. You believe it? Our government let a Canadian company buy American operations. I guess it's the 51st state. So now, anyway, they're now
they're going to have to get the steel from Detroit to make the ships with.
There you go. Well, the government did roll out this past week that they signed an agreement with Finland to build 10 ships. 3 of them's going to be in Finland. 3 of them's going to be in Galveston, and I think 4 is going to be in Louisiana or Mississippi over there, one shipyard over there. And they're all going to be icebreakers for the Coast Guard. So it's a good thing. I mean, Coast Guard's been wholly inadequate in the number of ships they have. They don't have near what they need, especially with the Arctic routes. There's going to be a lot more Arctic routes coming up for shipping, and so they need more shipbreakers for that.
All right.
So it's kind of interesting. They're going to be building shipbreakers in Galveston.
Yeah. Now I wonder how long
we'll take the contract
gets from Galveston to Turkey, pulling that thing.
I wonder
how long it's going to take.
Lord. Now they kind of went down latitude wise a little ways down to Bahamas. Now they're starting to cut to the part of Africa that's closest to the Bahamas. They're cutting across there. Then when they get to the coast of Africa, then they'll scoot up the coast to Turkey.
Right. Hey, Emily, how you doing? Hope you doing
Emma,
good tonight.
Shanster too. There goes
Damn.
Shanster.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
all
we'll
the,
have
all
to tell
the,
her.
all
Coast
the
Guard
pretty
needs those
ladies showing up
icebreakers that
tonight.
ASAP.
All the pretty ladies showing up. All right.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Well, another thing,
I agree.
another
The
thing
Coast
I
Guard
found
needs
with-
those icebreakers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to keep it open so y'all can get on that cruise ship in about 24 days. Get the ice out of the way for you to get out.
That is fun.
Right.
Well, it was funny that we brought that Arctic Explorer cruise ship. That brought it to Galveston to have his isopods rebuilt or replaced. They had it replaced. That was
Hey,
pretty. I
Randy.
had some neat
Randy.
pictures of it coming up here. You know. They brought her. She came all the way up to Galveston to that dry dock to get those isopods.
Right. Yeah. You know, you
Sherman,
think
Sherman, you need to do something with your Nightbot. It says, please go check out Uncle Dave, and it's got Rick's channel there. Either change my name or like I keep seeing it, and I'm like, why do they keep posting my stuff up there? And then I look, it's like, well, hell, that's Rick.
That is funny, Emma.
I reckon Mike's not drinking.
Who the hell's this Rick Wade? Some old hobo from the bridge or somewhere. I tell you what.
Well, y'all talk for a minute. Let me fix that.
No, I'm just pulling your chain, man. I don't care.
No, because if I don't do it now, I won't remember.
You won't do it.
Saying Rick Wade, good Lord. I'm trying to. Hey, that's a shade. That guy has a shady past, man. I'm trying to leave him in the background.
Well, I reckon it's where he done such a good job Monday night acting like you did it. Nightbot thought it was the same.
You had to bring that up. I said, no, it was supposed to be 8 o'clock, but hey, okay, 7:30. We'll start now. I got Ricky
and I were there.
I saw the message of Dave said, Dave, get on here quick.
Ricky and I were there in the chat for like 15, 18 minutes, something like that. So I'm going to go watch a video, you know?
Yeah, you
and
did.
I'm over there, and then Rick's like, oh, it was supposed to be 8 o'clock. And I'm like, well.
Man, I couldn't believe that.
We got on. I don't know what time we got on. What did we get on? About 7:15? No, it was about 7:30.
Right at 7:30, man.
Because I planned on being there from 7 to 8, and then I had to go take care of something, so I stayed till 8:30, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. You know.
And then Ricky said we got yacked for more, and we wound up going past 9 o'clock.
Yeah, because like I said, I was on with Shannon on a Facebook Live for the Facebook group cruise she's getting ready to go on, and we got off of that a little after 9, and I saw y'all still on, so that's when I jumped in for the last. And shoot, that was another 15 minutes or so. Y'all were there after I got there.
Yep, he sure did. I said, well, heck, we might as well go on there now, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And everybody got on her. I got, of course, Chris Moss was there and a couple of others at 7:30. And 8 o'clock rolled out. Here comes everybody, man. My count went up. My viewer count went way up. And I said,
all right.
Everybody knew what I was talking about. They didn't pay attention at 7 o'clock.
See, it's right.
You could have just made sure you put Rick's YouTube in there. It didn't bother me.
Oh,
I just like, wait a minute.
I got both of you in there. I got both of you. His will pop up in a little bit.
They're like, oh, we want to go see Rick. And they click on his. And I'm like, oh, man, this is that old dude, Uncle Dave. No, we don't watch him. Where's Rick?
Thank you, Emma. Thank you for watching out for me.
We'll see, Dave, I was really trying to help y'all out because I was trying to send people that don't like you think they were going to Rick and they'd go to you. But people that didn't like him get click on you.
You put that Jedi mind trick. Go see Uncle Dave, you will.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's see.
So Shannon's in all three.
That's right. That's good. That's what we like. Jump,
You know, that's what Liz
Jump around.
Liz messages
Oh,
me every
man.
not every morning, but like tomorrow morning I'll get a message or something on YouTube. She's like
Right.
replaying all three, and she'll have like, because she's working, so she'll have one on a phone, one on a tablet, and one on the TV or something or other. You know, and she watches this on all three channels.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Yep.
no, she
Yeah.
sent me ones before it. You know, there'd be 4 or 5 people would have lives on, and I'd be in, you know, about all of them and jumping from chat to chat to chat, trying to keep up with who I said hey to and who I didn't say, and,
Yeah.
and all that kind of
Guilty,
stuff.
Right.
guilty.
And she sent me a picture. She's sitting there with like 2 computers, a tablet, and a phone, and you know, with different ones on each one.
And then one of the computers, she's actually doing work.
Right, that's
She's
right.
actually working.
Lord.
I'm like,
Well,
man, you gotta have everything else on mute just so you can do your, just you know.
I don't see how in the world it's enough for me just jumping from one to the other, but to have 4 of them playing at the same time and hearing 4 of them at the same time,
Right.
How
And
in the world?
none of them, none of them are going to be on the same. Like they'll see your mouth moving, but hear my voice.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
or
Yep.
see my mouth moving and hear Rick or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. I mean, hey, she's got it figured out. She can do it. I don't know how.
I don't hate her for it. So
No, that's just like last night in the show. We were talking, you know, her and several other people too, Scott and a lot of them. You know, how they had to find enough time in a day because they all work regular jobs.
Yep.
Then they're doing lives, they're editing videos, they're putting out content, they're coming in to everybody else's lives and watching and keep up with the quality of content and stuff they're putting out. I don't, it's amazing how they can, not only them, there's several other people, but how they can do that and, you know, consistent and stay up like that. It's just,
Right.
And
And,
that's
and
just
it,
like,
and it,
just
and
like
it makes
Shane
me
with all the Facebook stuff and YouTube and, you know,
it
and then
makes
doing
it makes me Shannon's the same way. But it makes me think like, what kind of dirtbag are you? You are retired, and you know you go watch videos, you put them on, put a playlist on, and this and that, and you put out 3 videos every 4 months, or whatever it is, and you're still I'm still learning editing when I could be sitting here and I got so much stuff that I didn't put together just to throw out there, like you said before. Just to be consistent about putting something out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got content for shorts, I've got content for videos, and I'm just like, well, I don't like it or this and that. It doesn't matter really what I like,
That's right.
It's just put it out there. So,
I mean, that's it. Something that you don't like, everybody else may love, and something you like, nobody else might like.
That's okay. That's like
you don't know until you put it out there.
That's just like the room tour I did at a Paradise. All right. I did it and I did it my way. I didn't do your standard. Everything was, making a joke about all this stuff. And I came back and stuck it all together and I watched it and I'm like, that's the dumbest crap I've ever seen. and I have gotten more messages like through Facebook about that video. And even Bill, Warm Strong Adventures, he was in a live and he's like, Uncle Dave did a room tour, but he made it fun. It was enjoyable to watch the room tour. And I'm like, coming from somebody like Bill, that means a lot to me, So I'm like, okay. Just what you Emily puts stuff out all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
all the time.
It's just like we were talking before the show. We sit here and watch stuff and sit here and like, why am I watching this? But you watch it and you want to see it more.
There you go.
I bet you if I had a mount for my phone or for my DJI and put it on a lawnmower and cut the grass.
Oh yeah.
Somebody will watch it.
Oh yeah.
checking the oil, put fuel in it, adjusting the wheels, all that kind of cute stuff.
There you
know?
go. Yep.
That's right. Well, that's just like Jeremy and some of them told me I need to, when I'm on the tractor out there, whether I'm cutting,
Yeah.
or I need to have the camera on it, just sit there and, do what I'm doing. And,
If you got a camera facing forward and one facing you, Scotty J, he'll watch that video 47 times.
Yeah. There's sometimes I'll be sitting there and say, it's been a while since I put a video out. I need to do something. So I'll get the camera going, and I kind of glance through the newsletters and all that, the cruise newsletters, the news digital outlets. And then I'll sit there and I'll just start talking about something, and I'll get up anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of the content, not knowing that's in my head and he comes out, then I'll go ahead and send that out. I sometimes feel like I need to have some content out.
Oh yeah.
I have a little idea up my sleeve that I'm thinking about doing like a daytime walking tour through like Bourbon Street down in New Orleans, places to eat, bars, restaurants, clubs. But I'm only going to do it during the day because I ain't going down there at night.
Yeah. No, I did one on the Strand.
I was thinking about something as simple as that.
Yeah.
Just walk down the street.
I did one
just
on
walk
Strand.
down the street with the phone or the DJ, and just film it all. St. Louis Cathedral, Cafe Du Monde, Razoo's nightclub, all that kind of stuff.
I love Cafe Du Monde, by the way. That's a neat place. Yeah,
see, everybody wants to go.
A lot of people watch that. I mean, that I think that would be great.
Yep.
Everybody always wants to go to the one down in the quarter, and it's not actually on Bourbon. It's on Decatur, I believe it is.
Yeah,
and that's the very first one. But if you get to the cruise port early enough, like you have your Uber drop you off and they give you away your bags and all that kind of stuff. Oh, excuse me. If you're looking at the port and you go to the right or to the left and go up the stairs, there's a big old mall right there. It's called the Riverwalk. And if you go on the rivers, don't go on the street side. If you go walk down the walkway on the river side, you've got a door you can get in, and there's a food court in there, and there's a Cafe Du Monde in there.
Oh wow!
Yeah. That's what I try to tell people, and they're like, "Well, no." So I might do that. I might do something like that. If you're ever down in the port, and you're an hour, 2 hours early, and you want big days, here we go.
Yeah, like we said, I think that'd be great. And there's several right here that they love to see it. That you need to do that. I mean, great idea.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
See, that's what I've been doing in Galveston, Dave. It's kind of, I need to do more of it. I just hadn't been down the Strand lately, but I plan to do more. I did a good walking tour of the Mobetta Market. That's where I usually hang out anyway. And I walked around the store and the bar area and all that. And then I walked out on the Strand, videotaped the trolley car coming through, and then the duck boat. The duck boats keep coming by all the time. I record those and I put those out there, and it's just pretty neat.
Good, tell her. What did Chris mean? It's down in the basement, right?
I think he's talking about. Were you talking about the other restaurant?
No, it's in a big mall. It's called the Riverwalk, and it's literally a 3-story mall that is probably a half a mile long. I mean, it's big.
Isn't it next door to the cruise terminal?
It is. When you're at the cruise terminal in New Orleans, if you're looking at it, it is immediately to your left. It's the next building over.
I've been there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he said, Attila, I need that video by Halloween. No, you don't. Halloween's around the corner, and I'm not traveling. Just give me a holler. Just email me, message me on Facebook. I'll show you around town. I'll go down there and make a day out of it. I'll video you down there. How about that?
There you go. She can be the guest star in the video.
I'll just be the cameraman. Cafe Du Monde is on the lower level of the mall.
Up north, call it the basement. So he's saying up where he's at, they call the first floor a basement.
It's not even actually on the end that it's on, because the way that mall is built, it's built on a slope. So the first level is actually the second level once you get past the slope, because there's escalators that go down for like all your clothes shops and the fake Gucci bags and all that garbage, that kind of stuff.
Isn't it below sea level?
This entire state is
everything there below sea level.
That's what I'm getting at.
They call New Orleans the bowl for a reason.
Everything's below sea level. Everything's a basement.
They got to look up to see the basement.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll be walking down there. Actually, I'll be sitting there at the Cafe Du Monde eating a beignet and drinking some of that coffee. And I look up and there's a ship going by.
Yeah.
I
guess I'm gonna have to take a day
a little bit.
I guess I'll have to take a day or two and go down there and run the batteries down on my phone and my camera.
Oh yeah.
Put something together for it.
I think it'd be good. I think there's a lot of people that I would like watching. Somebody who's never been there, and to learn about it and just to see what it looks like. Before we go there or anything like that. So I think it'd be good.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I very first started, and with the YouTube thing.
Hey Kevin, appreciate you coming.
Chris, hey Kevin, Chris and Liz and Scott and Greg and Michelle, they were like, dude, you need they said this, not me. They're like, you're funny. You should make a channel, put stuff out there.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I don't know what I should do. I don't have any cruises, and it's not. And Chris from
thanks, Kevin.
Carnival Cruise Addicts is like, go down and film walking through downtown New Orleans. He said, I'd love to see it.
Oh yeah.
And I never did it.
That would work.
I never did it. So now I have a mission.
Yeah.
Now I have a mission.
Yep.
You can keep CDM
doing cruise news. In my I've been cruising since 1988, and of course I have some stories to tell. But I started this channel basically to just cruise news stuff. Because we have a lot of stuff going on in Galveston, and I feel like it needed to get out. That's the reason why I started.
So y'all from Louisiana know what she means, know what they mean.
Yeah, CDM, you can keep CDM. That ain't nothing but straight chicory coffee. No.
Just give me some good boudin, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I had some chicory coffee one time, and I swear I could see what the color 7 tasted like. All right, that's how bad it
was. How thick was it?
Man,
Mississippi
Mud. I don't know how people drink that. I thought my heart was going to explode. I really did.
Oh, well, look, we've been a little bit over an hour, so let's take a little break. Everybody can refill their cups with whatever they got. Need to go to take a little break or whatnot. Then when we come back, I got something I'm gonna talk about Carnival with another study. You know how they always doing
here
studies.
We go.
I got another one. We're gonna talk about it after the commercial.
All right.
If you make this shot, you can have anything you want for dinner.
I'll have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Mom.
You got it, superstar. Kids love Kentucky Fried Chicken, just like other folks. And with all those delicious fixins, what a meal.
It's finger-licking good. Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Cost of living got you down.
Prices are so hot, I take a ladder to go shopping.
Cost of living got you down.
Money used to burn a hole in my pocket. Now it isn't even there long enough to get warm.
There's one bargain left in town.
Campbell's Soups. Try chicken with rice. Best parts of the chicken, fluffy rice, and 2 chicken stocks for extra flavor. About 6 cents a 7-ounce serving.
Sit right down and get your Campbell's worth.
Hey,
All right, you just made it. Just made it.
yes, sir.
So, all right, so let me get my notes back up here. Carnival just made an announcement in a press release that they done a recent study. It's shown that Halloween is blooming in Australia.
Halloween is blooming in Australia.
Yep. There's more than half Australian households, 58%, now celebrate the spooky season. The company has always embraced, Halloween on all the ships and decorating and doing things, but they're going to step it up in Australia because the increase, ships going to provide guests, themed decor, parties, activities, entertainment geared towards Halloween, costume competitions, Halloween trivia, trick-or-treating, themed parties for all ages, special guest appearance, surprises for the whole family. They've got Halloween themes sailing starting at $444 a person.
Damn.
Of course, that's on the interior cabin for a 3-day.
Right.
Starting to in October of 26 is when they're going to do those. Said, it's a big leap because before it was 29% of Australian adults who celebrated. So now 5% plan to join the fun this year. Halloween has become a cross-generational celebration. 74% of parents now take part, as well as children and child-free adults parties, with over 53% without children making the occasion. Younger Aussies are leading the charge with 75% of millennials and 71% of Gen Zs embracing the holiday. 2/3 of Australians agree that Halloween has become a bigger cultural movement in recent years, driven by a boom in events, decorations, and theme experiences. Most popular traditions include, of course, chocolate, trick-or-treat, decorating the homes, dressing up in the costumes. Said they're actually expected to spend on an average of $970 on the celebration this year, a person, for Halloween.
Jeez.
And said that almost 1/3 plan to spend more than that. It's just, for some reason, they're saying that Halloween is just blowing up down there in Australia. Next time we see Sean or somebody, we'll have to ask him about it.
Ask him, because what's crazy is, like, when I was a kid here, but I'm Gen X, so I'm an older. When I grew up here, Halloween was a massive ordeal. I mean, there was hundreds of families out trick-or-treating and all this, and like last Halloween I was here and we might have had 2 or 3 kids come by.
Right.
I mean, it was just, it's like it's where this part where I'm from, I don't know how it is across the rest of the country. Everybody else can let me know. But I'm not talking about just like Halloween parties at bar rooms and, all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about like the family get-togethers and like everybody gets together at somebody's house and they 3 or 4 families take the kids out and they, The families take them out, and the guys stay at home and drink beer and cook out on the grill and do all that kind of stuff. Or we sit at home and hand out candy to kids coming up the driveway. You know, they don't do that anymore here.
I don't know.
It's like these
depends on the neighborhood.
The older people in the neighborhood, unfortunately, are passing away, and you know, the houses are getting sold. The kids don't want to move into them. They sell the house. The house gets knocked down. Then they got a new family that comes in, and they don't do any of that.
Right.
You know, and it's just I mean, there were times, even at my house, my dad would go all out, man. He would have skeletons in the yard and smoke machines and all kinds of crap, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And it would literally look like a graveyard walking up the walkway to come to our house.
Right.
And crazy noises going off, and, you know, and, nobody doing that anymore. Not around here.
We lived in a house in a golf course gated community before we moved here, and I had all that. I was known as the haunted house in the neighborhood because I had the smoke machine and all kinds of stuff up, animated stuff that pop up and do things and stuff like that. But then we moved. I went ahead. I'm the chairman of the board for the Galveston County Food Bank. And I donated all my stuff to the food bank. And now every year for the last 4 years, and we're fixing to have another one come up this in a couple weekends, next weekend actually, where we have a haunted warehouse. We turned our warehouse into a big haunted warehouse. And now we got food trucks coming. We got about a dozen food trucks coming up, going to be outside in the parking lot. It's a big thing now. I started it off.
That's cool. That's cool, because like here they have a thing where they call trunk or treat, which is it's in a parking lot somewhere.
Yes,
and it's just people with cars, and you know, they make their little rounds, and I'm like, it's not.
That's
like
a big thing here too, Dave. Yep.
Yeah,
but that warehouse now has come.
Churches here.
The city of Texas City now puts on a big event outside, also along the 6th Avenue. That comes
well, see, that's the thing. It's the city. It's the city doing it. It's not the neighborhood.
No. It's us. We're doing our own thing, but the city's kind of tying in with it now.
Right,
and,
but the neighborhoods don't do it like they used to anymore.
No. When I lived in South Shore, I had lots of people come by and all that. My wife get mad at me because I kept scaring off the little kids. She said, "I want to see the little kids." I said, "Oh, it's tough." No, they come up there. I had to go out there to them. I wouldn't let them come up the sidewalk. I had to go out there to the sidewalk.
I mean, I used to eat them. I used to, like, when my wife would take the kids out trick or treating. I love staying home, handing out the candy and you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, "Oh, what are you? You know, what are you?" And this and that and the other thing, you know, and talking to the kids. And mom and dad were either at the bottom of the steps or, you know, they were at the end of the walk out on the regular sidewalk. Just keep an eye on the kids. I get it, you know, and just talk to them. And I'd wave to them. And I would be like, "Go ask your daddy if he wants a beer. I'm sure he needs one." Right? The kid would come back. He'd go out to dad and come back and be like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "All right." And then I would take out to the dad, you know, shake his hand, like, "Hey, thank you for coming by." That kind of, you know, that kind of simple stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
But they don't do that anymore.
No. Well, you know, when I was growing up, like you said, you know, I mean, we'd go all over the place, walk up and down the streets and just get all kinds of candy and come back. But unfortunately, you know, you started having a few bad apples, you know, trying to do stuff.
That's
and
what messed it all up.
Candy and stuff like that. So that's why people quit doing it. You know, you didn't know if it was safe to go get the candy, you know, trick or treating from house to house anymore. And it's just evolved over time to where, you know, around here, you know, most of the churches do that trunk or treat like you were talking about. And then people just have, like you said, parties and festivals and that kind of thing. But it's sadly is nothing like what it used to be. I mean, there's still places around where, you know, kids will go to people they know neighborhood in their own neighborhood and that kind of stuff, but it's nothing like it used to be by any means.
Right.
Yeah.
But
that it's become a big event.
If it's just kicking off for Australia, hey, let them roll with it, man.
That's right.
Let them roll with it.
Yeah.
Right. It's become a big event. Our warehouse, haunted warehouse, become a big event in Texas City, and we get some pretty good revenue out of it for the food bank. So, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, anything like that is good. You know, it's something that somewhere people can go to, and then you're getting some money to help the process and all behind it too.
Right.
So.
Exactly. And it's a safe event for the kids, you know.
Right. That's right.
You know,
Yes,
that's what I like.
the big
It's something
thing.
safe for the kids to do. Yeah.
That's the big thing, and I'm not really going to get into it, but I'm just going to say it. But the way some of the society is, I wouldn't want to take young kids out on the street.
Oh yeah,
in any neighborhood.
It's too scary. It's too scary today.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know what? It really is a damn shame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Miss Vicky showed up, by the way.
I got to live through that. You know, I got to enjoy that. But these younger kids won't.
That's right.
Yeah, I did too. Halloween's still our favorite holiday here. I mean,
Sherman's from up there in the country. He went trick or treating for like gas for the chainsaw and gas for the tractor. You got any tire plugs, mister? My tractor's got a flat tire. I need to feed my goats. You got any corn?
Hey, but you can chew on one of them tire plugs for a while.
Dip them in some Hershey's chocolate. Yeah, that'd be all right.
That's right.
We went to Ollie's. Have you ever been to Ollie's? We went to Ollie's today and bought a bunch of stuff.
One. We just got one here, believe it or not.
Hey, we filled up a shopping cart full of stuff. I said, man, it's going to be over a couple $100, $116 total with tax. I said, dang, that's
nice.
Like we did a lot of Christmas shopping. My wife bought a bunch of stuff for our grandkids.
$116. That's like 6 pork chops and a bag of potatoes at the grocery store.
And we bought a bunch of Christmas presents for the kids and for our grandkids and stuff like that. I mean, we did all right. I mean, I was shocked. I thought it was going to be well over $200. So then we went to Sam's.
Oh yeah, and got ruined.
I was low on bacon, and microwave bacon, and microwave Jimmy Dean sausage. So
right,
microwave. Man, you don't microwave bacon.
Man, I'm getting lazy in my old age, man.
Cast iron skillet. Throw the bacon in there.
I have all this
cast iron popping bacon everywhere.
Now I cook my eggs in the cast iron skillet.
I try to cook.
You need to do the bacon first. That way, you cook the eggs in the bacon grease.
Well, I have bacon grease that I use from when I do occasionally cook raw bacon.
Yeah, or like what?
Fam, you cook that on the Blackstone.
Now I do have that Blackstone, and I'm saving my bacon grease actually for the Blackstone. I use olive oil in my skillets, cast iron skillets, but I use that bacon grease on my Blackstone. Yeah, sure. Hey, I've been having a lot of fun that Blackstone, Dave.
Vicky.
That thing.
Listen, what are you doing cooking pepperoni to start with?
Why are you cooking pepperoni in a microwave, Vicky? Oh, I know why. Because she's been eating them brownies again. She's been eating them brownies again. That's how you cook pepperoni in a microwave.
She eats brownies and then goes and cooks bacon and pepperoni.
When she was 13. They had microwaves back then? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, that bacon's good, bitch, dude. I like that bacon from that Black Label bacon. And I also get the bacon. They had the same kind of stuff over at Costco. I'm a member of both.
Black Label pre-cooked bacon.
Yep. I just bought a big package of that today from Sam's.
Now,
Hey, man.
I will tell you, I do get some of that pre-cooked bacon at Sam's, but what I use it for is if I'm gonna just fix a sandwich, I'll go in there and put
Sandwich,
deli meat on there,
cheese,
and I'll just throw a couple pieces of bacon on
hamburgers.
top of it.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
I get that.
I'm like Mitch. I'm gonna throw the bacon up there on the Blackstone,
Burrito. Of,
and then I'll put the hamburger.
what happened to her? then scrambled eggs, cheese, and a couple, 3 slices of that microwave bacon.
Make omelets and crunch it up in that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've done that too, Big Stu. I sure have. They're good like that.
Now, if you go to Sam's, just get that it's bacon bits, but it's bacon crumbles. It's real
Yes,
bacon.
I've seen those.
It's
Now, that's
chunks.
what-
It's
yeah.
not the little bits. It's chunks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's chunks of real bacon. Now that's what
Yep.
I do. If I'm making an omelet, I'll use that. That way you ain't got to, cook the bacon or chop it up. It's already there and it's real bacon and it works.
Yep.
So let's see. I do about a big
Y'all
bag
be
of
sure to
bacon.
hit that like and subscribe buttons on us, man.
And yeah, I hope everybody in the chat's enjoying their cruise news show. We're talking about food and shopping and Halloween.
Well,
Hey,
that happens on Vicky's channel. Vicky came on. All of a sudden, we started talking about food.
Yeah, because the food is here. Because
Yeah.
the food
It's
is
Vicky.
if she gets
Stu's
hungry,
hungry now.
pepperoni,
here. That
it's
makes
my
you
way.
hungry. Jeez.
Vicky calls us to talk about food.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Again. So,
But oh yeah,
what else you got going on in
Food is
Galveston?
boy, I cooked. I smoked a bunch of racks of ribs in my smoker this weekend, Sunday. Boy, they come out real good. That's those ribs I got from Costco. That's pre-seasoned, not pre-cooked,
Pre-seasoned.
Dave. Pre-seasoned. I cooked them. Oh,
Gotta
my,
eat
my,
ribs for the
my
cruise.
baby girl, my baby daughter came by with her boyfriend. That we all ate ribs, and I went up and sent a bunch of ribs home with them. So, blame Ricky. Yeah, that's right. We blame Ricky. He ain't here, so he gets the blame.
That's right. He ain't here to defend himself.
Dang, Ricky. I tell you what, anybody who's named Ricky, man, there's a problem.
Ricky, they all
All the
interchangeable.
same.
Yeah, and Ricky did a Bojangles road trip this morning on the Go Live together. So he went and got biscuits and ate in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, he got some nerve. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do that in the South. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Hashtag
bringing
Ricky
him back
fault.
next Monday, Dave.
The man.
And Mr.
Hey,
Bill.
Bill.
The three of us, man. You, me, and Ricky. How's that sound?
What?
Yeah.
What? What did I miss?
You, me, and Ricky next Monday.
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. I'll be better prepared.
Armstrong.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if y'all been seeing. Bill went live today.
Yes.
This morning sitting there. I'm gonna tell you, man, that's a beautiful place he's staying at.
Is it not awesome?
Senior
I missed
around
that.
there.
Oh man.
Well, go watch the replay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
I
that
went down to
long.
Galveston today. We went down to Galveston today. I had some business down there, and I missed it. Yeah. Okay. I watched Vicky's show first. Then we left after Vicky's show.
The only thing I had a little bit of concern about in that live he was doing was that was a little bitty coffee cup he had up there.
Too small, huh? But
Yeah.
But you gotta
take more than that from Bill.
He didn't get a coffee. He got a sip.
Yeah.
A sip.
Yeah, but that was probably like, you know, one of those
That-
super
Yeah.
cappuccino.
Yeah. Some kind of
Yeah.
espresso, I'm sure. But maybe sitting there and had that little cup. And I was like, darn, he need to go and get him a real cup.
Oh, hey man, was it coffee? Was it like a espresso?
Yeah.
That's what it was. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I think it was espresso.
That's all-
He's
That's
a
all
little
you
too
need
high
is that
class
little
for us
cup.
now, man. If you drink that espresso stuff,
He drunk too much espresso.
Oh,
That's why he's
man.
still up.
Yeah, he's still awake. He's still awake from the
That's right.
Oh,
He said
Lord.
a double espresso.
double espresso. Oh, he's not
double
he's not gonna
shot,
sleep.
double shot.
He's not gonna sleep till Saturday afternoon. That's when he'll come down. But
yeah.
Saturday afternoon he'll go to bed.
He'll take a nap after sail away.
There you go. Yep, there you go. And he did say double shot.
Yeah. This is Lord.
Oh man. Oh
funny.
Bill.
Dave, you want to tell everybody what you found out about the solo cabins and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So I have the Booze Cruise coming up in October of 26. I secured a solo studio cabin on the NCL Viva, and it's really cool because I've been watching a bunch of videos on it and talking to people and asking questions and whatnot, and the solo cabin itself is great. I mean, it's small, but it's well done. The only complaint I would have about it is it doesn't have a drink cooler in it or refrigerator, but there is a solo studio lounge. Well, where my room is, it's one deck down. So I'm on 13, it's on 12. And it's got, like, they have a breakfast there in the morning. There's coffee machines, espresso machines. There are wine machines where you can get you a wine, and there you get beer. There's a bartender there from 5 to 7. And like to get, I mean, if whether you have a more at sea drink package or not, and you're just paying for it, your solo studio room key will, you know, you go to be beer, you get a glass, and you go there, and the machine knows how tall the glass is. You scan your thing and pull the tap, and it pours the beer for you. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
Yeah, that is cool.
yeah, Stu, it's on the NCL Viva. I'm going on it out of Galveston in October. It's the Booze Cruise 4.0. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then I did watch a video today of a guy. Well, yeah, a guy that he was talking about how the room was too small, and you know this and that, and you know just being absolutely critical. And he said there's a go-kart track on there, right? And it's a big go-kart track. Go-kart track's too big. You could put other things in. I'm like, dude, go somewhere else. Don't sit there and complain about a ship that you're on. I mean, you know, and then you're gonna put it out there like that. And
Right.
and another one I watched, he loves the way NCL is doing. I call it doing extra, but they're doing so much for solo cruisers with the studio cabins. They have solo balcony rooms, which is the same as a regular balcony room, but instead of being like a king size bed, it's like a queen or a full. It's not, you know, that's the only difference. There's still a couch, full shower, full balcony. It's the same room. It's a little bit smaller, but not much. Like maybe 10 square feet smaller. That's it. And I think it was when they shrunk it down to be a solo cabin, they like instead of having 3 closets, there's like 1.5. You know,
Wow.
and for one person, it's all really all you need.
Oh
That's
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was really cool. And somebody I watched one. They were on the Viva like I don't know 6-8 months ago, which is the newest one I could find, and they look great. I mean, there's actually interior solo cabins, and there are hallway solo cabins. Like they got 2 main hallways, and then there's a hallway down the middle of them.
Right.
And the ones are interior. Now they're all interior, right? Nobody
Yeah.
faces outside the ship. But the ones that are in that main hallway have this great big round window, but you can't see in it from outside. You can see out, but you
Right.
can't see in. And there's blinds on it and all that kind of stuff. And then the straight interior, there's no window or anything like that. So I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. So yeah, I thought that was really cool though. I thought it was really cool. And they've got like there's the lounge, and then there's like a sitting area, and in the lounge there's TVs, and so yeah, I'm pretty excited about this trip. Just to go check
Cool.
that out. Besides beating
Yeah.
Eddie and go-karts.
Yeah,
So-
that's the main thing. You know, I'm ready to get on that track and watch whoever except Eddie be first.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's I told you I'm going to pin him against the wall, and you can go, Sherman. I'll pin him against the wall. You can go.
That's right. That's right.
So-
It's gonna be a fun time, I know. But I think that's cool what they're doing with the solo cabins and that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know, I think all the lines need to have more solo rooms.
I
So
agree.
people that cruise solo,
Right.
I mean, yeah, the room size don't bother them, but something that they can do a little bit cheaper instead of paying for 2 people.
Exactly. See, that was my
double for everything, So,
But now you see, I wouldn't mind with let's just say my current cruise line that
Right.
if I'm going to pay for double occupancy, give me double the days.
right.
You know what I mean? Because I mean,
Since it's all about $1 now,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid the money, but like I've cruised alone since 2019.
Right.
My last cruise was with someone was my wife, and that was in 2018. So that was in 2017. I've cruised alone since 2019. I had one cruise in there where I brought a buddy, and I'm never going to do it again. But anyway, since 2019, and if I would have got double the points, it wouldn't have stung so bad, I guess you would
Right.
say. But it still sucked to pay for 2 people. Now, you only pay the room rate for 2 people. You pay one person port fee, taxes and port fees, one person for gratuities, which I'm good. I'm fine with that. But yeah. So Shannon, NCL does have a solo balcony cabin. NCL has a solo balcony cabin.
And,
Yes,
and
I do.
he said it's not much smaller than the regular balcony, so
It's really not.
you won't be
It's
stuck
really,
in a
really
tiny
not.
box.
Instead of having 3 closets, you have 1.5 closets. That's the gist I get. The bathroom's the same size. The bed is not a king size bed. It's like a queen or a full, which is plenty. The balcony is the same size. You got the desk. You got everything. It just and in the balcony room, you actually get a goddamn refrigerator.
That's right, Chris. They've been doing that forever, ever since the program started. They give double points to solo cruisers. Sure do.
I mean, I think all cruise lines, okay, except like NCL, like if all the solo rooms were taken up and I had to get a interior on NCL and pay double for it, I think I should get twice the points, right? Or 8.
Right.
And just like with Royal, If I'm going by myself, I get double. Okay, I think that's fair.
Right.
You know, I'm paying for it.
That's
I'm
funny,
paying for a
Chancellor.
goat. You know.
Chancellor
Oh, yeah.
says she needs all 3 closets.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Double
man.
fare.
She got to have the closet space.
She's like my wife's the same way. She's not saying anything that's unusual. We've been cruising since 1988, and she's still. I mean, we're packing for a safari.
All right. Oh, talking about packing and all that. That reminds me, it's Anchors Away is already started.
Oh, geez.
Scotty
damn!
J
It's 8:30 already. Wow.
and Cheryl,
It is.
which I heard Cheryl ain't gonna be there tonight, but it's gonna be a special edition, and they're just gonna be wild because they're getting ready to go on a cruise. So it's gonna be Scotty J and Cheryl Renee is gonna be there. So not regular Cheryl, but Cheryl Renee is gonna be there tonight, from what I understand. So,
Lord.
but if any of you is in my chat, I pinned the link to the top of the chat, so you can jump over and watch them.
Cheryl. Yeah.
And if anybody's
Cheryl
in my
Jeremy's
chat,
gonna
I
be
don't
on
know how
my
to do
cruise.
that, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. Cheryl and Jeremy's going to be on my cruise in November, Seascape. I'm looking forward to that.
Which
I
Scotty,
can't wait to hear about that cruise.
About 3
I can't
more
wait
days,
to hear
I
about
think.
that Seascape cruise, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, Rick's gonna go live the whole time he's on there, so we can watch the whole cruise just like from there.
I'm going to have to get that. I'll have to splurge and get that better Wi-Fi service.
Rick's gonna video for one day and then go edit it, put it out. And then he's gonna go to bed, get up the next day, video all day, edit it, put it out. He's gonna do it while he's cruising.
Pretty much sounds like it.
Well, see, when he's in port, he's gonna go to Senor Frogs and sit there and do his editing. And
Well,
oh
yeah.
something I heard.
It depends if
something I
my
heard
wife
about
will let me,
MSC.
because
Rick,
she's already
something
told
I
me.
heard about
She's
it.
already started to cut me off a little bit because that last incident.
Rick, something I heard about MSC. I heard this about MSC. They have Buffalo Trace on the ship.
Ooh, I'm set. I'm in good shape, man.
I saw a
Somebody
video.
asked me if they're going to have
and
Lone Star
somebody had-
beer on there. I said, well, they said they're going to have Texas beer on there. Lone Star beer is one of them. So
I saw a video where they said they had, but it was only at one bar.
nice, dude.
It was only at one bar that they had Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
And I don't remember the bar, so now you got to visit all of them to find it.
Yep. Good night, Big Stu.
So there's your homework. Visit
Yeah,
all the
there
bars
you
to
go.
find the Buffalo Trace. I want to
Now,
report.
we have a lot of craft beer in Texas. A lot of craft beer. And of course Lone Star's made here. And
You
of
say
course
craft
other
or
beer,
crap? Which one?
Yes.
Craft. Come on, man.
I want
It's made
to.
in Texas, man. Nothing of that other stuff.
I really want to know. I want to know how, since they did all the research at all like the restaurants and stuff in Texas, I want to know how the food is. How did they adapt?
I'm curious about that
food.
myself. I want to know how good the collard green's going to be. You know, we cook it with bacon here. You know, they better use bacon grease with the collard greens. You know,
Because like I've heard that
They gonna use that microwave bacon grease.
I've heard from people. Yeah, right. And the microwave roux to make a gumbo or whatever. But I've heard that like people like out of Miami didn't like the food. I said, well,
Right.
and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, that is not a U.S. based company.
Right.
No, they're Mediterranean, and they still have a lot of European style cooking.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
In the
supposed to be
U.S.,
hot.
the American food they had on there, everybody would say it tasted like shit. And I'm like, well, they're not from here, you know. And it was like they haven't been here that long, but the fact that they sent somebody into Texas or sent a group of people into Texas to learn about the taste and the food and all of that, and they're going to incorporate it in the seascape. That's going to be amazing. And if it works out well for them, that's going to go fleet wide.
Well, they knew enough to put jalapeno in barbecue sauce. To me, that tells me they're paying attention.
Right.
They put jalapenos in barbecue sauce.
Exactly.
And so, and I've been hearing that the food has been getting better to American taste. I've been hearing that. So
that's just like, okay,
better.
like if I went over to Europe and I decided to do like boiled crawfish, do you think those people are going to like it? I mean,
I don't know.
Obviously, they will when they learn how to peel it and eat it. But you know,
right.
I mean, it's like you're going.
As long as they use that hot
Cajun
seasoning, we got to have that,
Yeah, but you can't do that to Europe. Europe doesn't eat that.
No,
my type of spicy food. They don't. So
they probably turn their nose up to crawfish. It's not. It's not delicacy like it is to us.
Well, see, that's fighting word. That's fighting words here in my part of town.
You got that right.
That's
it's like that here.
That's a mud bug. They live in ditches, and you know what? Them ditches, them ditch crustaceans are delicious. So
got that right. I'll call them mud bugs too, but hey, they're good mud bugs.
Yeah. Chris said the steakhouse on Seashore and Holla Tacos is pretty good.
I heard Hola Tacos was awesome.
Yeah. I've heard that, Chris. I have heard that on Seascape too.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for y'all to go so we can see what it's all about and get some reviews back and see some videos on it. But see how exactly how it is.
It's empty.
What in the world?
Another dead soldier.
Crown Royal Black, man. That's the best whiskey.
Oh yeah.
And it's empty.
I did take
you got another bottle right beside that one.
Well, I do. I saved the Buffalo Trace for Coach Cruz.
I did. I status match from Carnival to MSC,
right?
Yep.
And they gave me gold.
Yeah, they'll
Which
give you gold.
I'm absolutely fine with. And I was looking through the tier levels, of like what platinum gets at Carnival and what gold gets, and it's right there.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But what I like, and like NCL does it too, it's not the amount of stuff you get, it's the amount of discount you get on the stuff.
Right.
And I like that. I think I like that better. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but I think I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you still get the priority stuff and all that kind of good stuff. But I think just the discounts for like the specialty dinings and all that kind of stuff. Now, see, with NCL, I got the more at sea package, so which is it's a crazy price to me because so I have unlimited drinks, I have the unlimited Wi-Fi, I have one free specialty restaurant, and I have like a 30% discount on shore excursions. Well, I cruise by myself. I'm not going to do an excursion by myself. So that's out. Right. But like all of that.
You ain't going to be by yourself.
Yeah, but all of that. Well, I mean, if everybody else on the boot, if everybody's going, I'll do it. But like,
I agree, Chris. I agree with that statement, by the way.
All of that was just like under $300 more.
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
What? And then like
one thing we're going to miss our 5 free drinks that we get a Royal Caribbean. That doesn't translate over to MSC or anybody else, as a matter of fact, but
Right.
or even Celebrity. But we're having to buy. But I tell you what, the drink package was not a bad price, $3.50 each. I jumped
For how many
on it.
days?
7 days.
It's like $50 a day.
Yep.
$50 a day. Yep.
Yep.
Unlimited drinks.
No, that's a good.
You know why?
good
You know why?
price.
You know why MSC can do that? Because they are not a publicly traded company. They do
No,
not
they're
have
not.
shareholders.
Yeah.
Right.
They are a mom and pop shop.
They
And-
do it because they want to, because they can.
The cruise line, the MSC cruise line, is not their main form of income.
Oh no,
It's
those
the
that shipping
MSC
stuff.
cargo ships.
That's
That's
They
where their
rake
money's
it
at.
in on that cargo
They
side.
they're just
They
building cruise
rake
ships
it
to
in.
disrupt the damn cruise industry. That's what they're doing.
Yep.
You know.
I agree.
right.
Hey, I don't hate them for it.
Oh no,
I
I
do not
don't.
hate them for it
No,
because I'm gonna
no.
be visiting MSC here pretty soon
If,
too.
if I get a great cruise in next month, I'll book again on them. I will.
Oh
And I
yeah.
already told Derek. Derek said he's going to do a second annual group cruise next November. I said, count me in already.
I want to go. I think it's only the world ships that have it, but I want to go to that. What is that? The secret bar downstairs.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
speakeasy.
the speakeasy.
Yeah.
Speakeasy, where you
Yeah,
got to go and
yeah.
you got a coin, and then
Yeah.
you got to put the coin in that little phone.
I want
and
to
that's how you
experience
make the
that, man.
reservation.
Yeah.
I want to go
Hey,
check
I
that
tell
out.
you,
I've seen
man,
videos.
I'm predicting it. Galveston will get a world ship. Galveston
I know they
will
will.
get one of the world ships. It will.
I told you that 15 episodes of this show ago.
yes, you did.
Don't
Yes,
even
you
mess with
did.
me. Y'all gonna
Yes,
get like
you
the
did.
World Texas or something like that. It's gonna be something crazy.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. It will.
But yeah, I think
And I'm
that-
going to try to
they
book the
can.
first passage out Galveston on it. So
Yeah, like they can do what they want to, even if they lose money on a cruise ship or two. They ain't worried about it. But
they ain't worried about it. Nah.
They're just getting everything set up to try to come in and
If
take
it
a
beats
big-
another
big chunk
cruise
of the
line,
cruise. Oh yeah.
if it beats
I don't-
another cruise line, they don't care. That's all they want. They want to make another mark on the chalkboard.
Right.
Yeah, we beat Royal Caribbean. Or we beat Carnival on this.
Yeah.
They don't care
I
about
think-
the cash part.
I don't.
They're
I don't.
making money.
I really don't think.
Yeah.
I really don't think that they're losing money on
No.
the cruise side. They're
They're
not
not losing money.
trying to make as much profit on the cruise side
Right.
because
Yes,
you
sir.
know they could.
Yes, sir.
Because to me, I think they're either, just from what I've seen, I think they're equal to Royal or maybe a little bit lower than Royal, but above
Right.
NCL. And
Right.
I think they could probably make more if they wanted to, but they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
trying to. They're turning out a good
So
product. at a good price.
they're happy where they are, right where they are.
Well,
And
They're
I tell you
building,
what,
they're building their loyalty. They're building their customer base right now. Is what
That's,
they're doing.
that's what they're doing. They're building
Right.
their customer base.
well, I'm real curious now. They're wanting to build a ship bigger than Icon. What's it going to look like? They want to have the biggest ship in the world, NCL.
Well, I'll tell you what,
MSC,
it's not
excuse me,
going to.
MSC.
It's not going to be going to Texas. I'll tell you that right now.
No, but I'm curious about what's that ship going to look like.
It's going to look like a city.
It's going to look like a city.
All these cruise lines want to break these records for having the biggest ship. I'm just trying to get on a ship, right? I don't care. It could be a big one.
That's-
It could be a
that's my
medium-sized,
goal.
it could be a small one.
Hey, like we talked about last week, just give me something like a Dream Class or something like that, and I'm happy.
That's it.
Put me
I
on
agree,
that,
Chris.
I'll
It's
go
going to look
along.
like an Icon.
I'm going to tell you something. I can't wait for the Dream to come back to New Orleans. That was my second ship I ever cruised
Dream
on,
needs to
and
be in
I
New Orleans.
absolutely love it.
I think Dream will do very well in New Orleans. I agree
It
with you,
did
Dave.
before. It did before.
Yeah.
It did.
And she's going to have some work done on her before she gets there.
Right.
She's going to be jazzed up, ready for you guys.
Yeah, she's leaving Galveston and going to dry dock and then coming to New Orleans.
Yep.
So she's going to be fresh.
Yes, sir. I'm happy
might have
about
to
getting Horizon here and replacing her.
I might have to
I'm
look
excited
at
about
flying
Horizon.
over to Spain and catching that transatlantic on a Dream back to New Orleans. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
I just wish we could get Utopia here with that Royal Railway on it. I wish we can get Utopia here because, like I said, I want to experience that restaurant, the whole experience of the murder mystery and stuff like that. That would be awesome. I've done that train thing and at the Universal Studios, and that's really cool. But this is a notch above that. So
that would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I'm glad to see that the next Oasis is going to have it on her. I'm excited that the next Icon will have it on her. Legend will have it on her. So it's good to see them starting to spread that around.
Oh yeah. Well,
and
find
I
something
think in a couple of years, Legend will be in Galveston. I have a feeling. So what happened to Dave? We lost Dave.
I think he had a refill.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I hear him in the background.
Yeah,
I had to go potty, man.
Yeah.
Well, we
were talking about that murder mystery, like where you go have the dinner and it's in that train car,
right?
With the LED windows and all of that. Right. Man, that looks cool. That looks cool. And then they got the smugglers or whatever they are coming through the cabins and stuff. Yeah, that looks neat.
Sir.
That looks neat.
Yeah,
that's
an
cool experience. I watched Tony Lalita Loca do that. And he said, "Man, it is awesome. It's all, and the food was good, and the whole thing was awesome.
That food looks insane, man.
Oh yeah,
yes, it did.
It looks. There's like they bring you like one of the plates is something like a cigar, but it's chocolate. You know?
Yes,
it's
yes.
Crazy.
I saw that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. It looks cool as hell. What?
Let's see. I wonder what the new ships, that murder mystery type thing has been good. I wonder if the new ships, they're going to put something similar on some of them, what they might be.
Yeah. Now I know that Icon.
What does the Star have on it? Is there anything like that on the Star?
The Star doesn't have it, but Legend will. And Legend, the rail car is going to see where the Utopia was the Western scene outside and have the train robbers jump on board and all that. Legend is going to be more of the Marco Polo, that kind of thing, the Orient Express stuff.
That's awesome. That would be killer.
It's going to have a different story, and it's going to be real cool. It's going to be
That's going to be neat, man. That's going to be neat. And I really want to get a look. Like I haven't been on with Carnival. I haven't been on any of the XL class ships. The Mardi Gras, the Jubilee.
I'm looking forward to Jubilee. Hey, I haven't been
on any of those, but I really want to see what these Aces class ships look like.
Yeah, the Ace class.
But like Chris said, they're all probably going to mirror each other. I don't think they're going to change much in the actual design as far as Royals, like Icon class and all of that. I think they're all pretty much going to look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of people in my area is thinking that the Discovery class is going to be kind of like a smaller version of the Freedom class. We'll see. We'll see.
I
But,
kind of wish Carnival would do something like that with like the older, smaller ships.
Oh yeah.
Instead of remodel them and then putting stuff where other things were and all of that. I think why don't they just build like new, smaller ships? See, like here in New Orleans, we'll never have a new ship because the largest we can have is a Dream class. That's the biggest ship we can have here. Just with the depth of the river and the turns in the river. You'll never get an XL class up the river. Never.
Right. No,
it can't.
No,
it might be able to make the turns.
Can't do it.
It like on paper, it'll make the turns, but the depth of the river is what
you're doing good getting a Voyager class size ship up there, and that's
well, I know we had the Breakaway and the Getaway here, and I don't know what class that is with Royal. We've had the Breakaway and the Getaway is NCL.
Yeah,
we had an NCL ship here. Was it I think it started with an R.
That
Radiant
that Mariner.
Like that.
It might have been
You're
Radiant.
gonna love having Mariner up there.
It was a Radiant.
Yeah, that Mariner. You're gonna love having Mariner up there. That ship has a huge following, and that's a good ship. It's a Voyager class. It's one of the later Voyager class ships. You guys are gonna love Mariner being up there.
Yeah, I got the Liberty. I'm going on a Liberty in February, and then I have the Viva in October. And I've been on a Liberty before, but she just came back from dry dock as well. So the last time I was on it, she needed lipstick, and change of clothes, and some new shoes.
Yeah, sure. Liberty Seas. I'm going to book a cruise on Liberty Seas when she gets here.
No, this is the Carnival Liberty.
Yeah,
Carnival
I'm talking
Liberty.
about Liberty Seas. Oh. And she got amped in the spring, and I'm excited about that because I've been on that ship more than any other ship. Liberty, sure have. And
I'm gonna have to make some phone calls to find out about that Dream coming back from Spain.
Oh, that
that would be something.
That's going to be a good cruise.
Then I get off the ship and I'm 20 minutes from my house. Yeah, I think I'm good with that.
There you go.
No flights, no nothing.
Does she come to Galveston first, then she goes to New Orleans?
No, she leaves Galveston for the shipyard.
Goes to shipyard.
And then she comes back to New Orleans.
Yeah, to New Orleans. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah,
I
Horizon.
mean, that's what I've seen. So, but it changes. So you never know. You never know.
I may.
That's what it says so far. So.
Yeah, I don't mind booking Horizon when she gets here, and do if she does one of those extended journeys. Say, I think she got.
Have you ever cruised on the Horizon? Have you ever cruised on the Horizon?
Yeah,
no. I came this close to doing Vista
Coach Cruise
twice. Yeah,
call Coach Cruise. He'll tell you the ins and outs of that ship.
Yeah, Coach Cruise is a big Horizon fan. Yes, he is.
He put out which ship was it? The Horizon. He was on in his last video about the Havana cabins.
Yes, he
and
did.
It's only on the Vista class ships. I'm like, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not just about the ship, but I mean, it's the rooms, different rooms, and my favorite room of all time was actually on a Vista, on the Carnival Vista, and well, actually, I have two. I can't say my favorite because I have two, and my first one was a cove balcony on the Vista. Leaving Galveston, I was so close to the water, the dolphins were looking at me. I was on deck 2, and I had a balcony. Deck 2 balcony, a cove balcony, and I swear the dolphins were looking at me. And then I was on, I think I was on the Valor, or maybe it was the Glory. Might have been the Glory. And I had what they call a double interior room. So you got port side, starboard side, balconies, interiors. Well, the deck I was on had that hallway down the middle, and I had a corner room
Right.
in that interior hallway, and it was huge. It was bigger
Right.
than your standard interior room. I had 4 closets. I had a bigger TV, you know, and the way it went is you walked in, the room was like an L. It was awesome. That was awesome. I call it a double interior, but I don't know what they call it in the business.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, it's 2 hours, man.
yep, just hit the 2 hour mark. So that seems to be a ongoing thing here lately. Let's see. I respect coach's advice about Havana inside. However, Mama likes balcony, so Mama gets a balcony. Well, they got balconies in the Havana side too.
Wait, he had his last video. He had the
You got that right,
Cabana.
Chris.
It was the Havana Cabana, which it was Havana, and he had it was like a balcony, but there was a gate that he could walk out.
Yeah.
And go around the ship. So it's like a balcony on the deck.
Right.
I thought that was really cool. You know, it's like, you know, get out of my yard type of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I was looking on the Vista, and the Horizon and the Vista is laid out the same.
Yeah.
But in that Havana area, where the balconies, you know, you got the ones that are on that. I think it's deck 5 on the Vista where they start at. But like you said, you got the balcony area, and you got a little gate. You go out, and it's still kind of fenced in, but you got loungers there where you can lay out.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Little gate you can go out.
That's right. And then you got you just walk around that to the back, and that's where
to the Havana area.
To your own pool and hot tubs and bar and everything else is back there. You know, after our last back to back with the issues with the crowd we had on that 6th day, that's what I was thinking about, was it would be worth spending a little bit of extra money getting a Havana cabin, having that smaller pool and hot tub and bar and all back there.
Right.
That you could get away from the crowds if you had that issue.
It's like a cruise within a cruise.
Right.
You know, hey, I'm down with it. I'm down with that. And you can get food back there too. Yes, thank you.
Hey, it's right there on that side that they got the Pig and Anchor, the barbecue place on C.
Oh yeah, it's just
you just walk through a door and you're right there.
Yeah, right. Go out your gate, go out your little yard.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna bring some of that damn that green AstroTurf. I'm gonna roll it out there like I got a yard. You know.
Right.
Bring me a little blow up lawnmower like I'm cutting the grass. You know, people walking by, look at this guy. Yeah, I gotta keep my yard clean. You know.
Yeah. Maybe
they don't have accessible cabins and balconies in Havana.
I don't know. May not.
Know.
May not. So. All right. Well, guys, like I said, we're over the 2 hour mark. So
we way over, and I'm hungry.
So I reckon we'll get right and get out of here. And like I said, everybody, if you want to go over, if you're in my chat, I pinned a link to the Anchors Away show that's been going on for about 33 minutes now. They ought to be really wound up by now.
Scotty J, if you're watching this on replay, I apologize. But it's Rick's fault.
Say it's Rick's fault, but
we
appreciate everybody coming in, hanging around, and watching and listening to us babble on some things. And
hashtag Rick's fault read.
Hashtag Rick's fault read. There you go. But if you didn't get enough tonight, we'll be back next week doing the same thing.
Be back next week. Well, hopefully not as long, but yeah. Yeah,
Hey.
we'll do it.
Yeah, this is 2
we had
weeks
a
in
good
a
crowd
row.
tonight. They all petered off a little bit, but we had a good crowd tonight.
Well, they've gone back. They're starting to come back up. So if we don't leave for soon, we'll have to stay.
Yeah,
I
this
hear
is
you,
gonna
buddy.
look like
I hear you.
this is gonna look like Saturday Night Live with the usual suspects. We don't get the hell out of here.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
going to say this. Chris
We'll
Moss
start
gets
bringing
the
more
award
folks
for
up.
the night. He gets the award for the night for being here before we got here till the end.
Right.
Yeah, Chris is the man.
We've
And
been
go
here
check
2
out-
hours. He's
hey,
been here
go-
3.
And go check out Chris's video he put out.
Yep.
There you go.
And he needs more. I don't have a whole bunch, but I'll promote anybody. Y'all need to subscribe to Chris Moss.
Yeah,
We'll do. I have done
If
that.
you're within the
I have
sound of
done
my
that
voice,
already.
you subscribe to Chris Moss.
There you go.
Exactly right. So, all right, well, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good night. Appreciate everybody coming in, and we'll see y'all next week. See y'all.
Bye.
Good night.
You heard it here first. Travel tips and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it.